Okay, so I said that I would show you guys the end result of me laying down the sod. So let me show you real quick. Oh my goodness, doesn't it look absolutely beautiful? Of course, that's just the one side. The other side looks like trash still, but work in progress. So just so that I can give you guys maybe some pointers if you're wanting to lay your own sod down. Number one, if you're going to lay it down before the winter, you need to get it in because I've been reading some reports that say this winter is going to be like astronomically cold. So you want to have like a really good, you want the roots to really take before that happens and then it goes dormant. You want it to come back really nice and healthy. So first things first, if you're going to lay sod down, make sure that you water the ground no no longer than 48 hours before you're going to lay the sod. You need to make sure that the ground is ready to take the roots. So make sure it gets some good watering. And then what you're going to want to do is, if you have a tiller, great. If you don't, you could always rent a tiller from Home Depot. They rent pretty much everything out. I own this one right here. That's mine. So what you're going to want to do is, because you see how hard the ground is here, the roots won't take very well to that. You want the oh my goodness, the dirt to be nice and loose. So you take the tiller about 6 inches deep, and you see how it's nice and just movie. Well, that's not. I need to. I usually go over about twice, but you want it to be nice and loose so that when you start laying it down, the roots can take easier to it. And then what you're going to do, and I'll take you up here so you can see, is you want to start laying the sod, but you want to lay it in staggered panels. So I don't know how easy it is to see, but here's the start of this panel, and it goes down to here, okay, like a brick. But I took the next panel and I cut it halfway so that it's staggered, like when you lay a floor or laying bricks or pretty much anything you want to stagger it. So they say try not to step on it. It can be a little tricky, but once you lay it down, you want to pat it down to get rid of any air bubbles or anything like that, especially if a heavy rain comes, because then all of a sudden, if like a ton of water comes through, it'll come up and underneath the sod, it'll actually lift the sod up and create a water pocket. So you don't want any water pockets in the yard because it just, you want your grass to be well established. Um, so then after that, you want to make sure you water it really well, just to get it set and started. And they have these like huge rollers, like think about a toy that you gave your kid when they were babies or toddlers, and they're kind of like push toys. Well, this is kind of like that. You push it, but it's this huge heavy roller so that it goes down on top of the sod and like pushes it down evenly. Okay. Yeah, and then some like starter fertilizer, just to help it, come along, especially like right now, it's late, it's almost September. Um, and I mean, it might, have about like 2 months to October, like 3 months before any frost comes. Yeah, like I said, you just want those roots to get really established. So yeah, that's the process. It's really super easy. The hardest part is paying for everything. So if you have any questions or anything, like, subscribe, and then comment, and I have absolutely no problem helping you out with any pointers or anything like that. I'm not even like the word on all this stuff, but I can certainly find out. I do, like I said, do a lot of do-it-yourself stuff. My dad has worked at Home Depot for like 1,000 years, so anything at all, any questions, and yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching my video, and I'm gonna get back at it. It's a long day. Now I still got to go pick the kids up from school. So, all right, bye.